All right, let's pray this works.
Get your shit straight, guys.
Go fuck
Yeah, I
yourself.
know, right? Holy
So
fuck.
me and June were out earlier, and I was already in the car, and there was something on the passenger seat, and she was getting in the car, and I was trying to pick it up off the seat and get it out of her way so she didn't sit on it. But in doing so, she sat down on my hand and twisted my wrist around, and I think it's sprained now.
Jesus.
Like, this bitch really fucking hurts. And like just now I hit my hand on my computer and it bent my wrist just a little bit and now it fucking hurts like a bitch.
Damn. That sucks
so-
ass.
Yeah, I think she fucked my shit.
So just so everyone's aware, just in case we seem a little tense in this episode, we've been recording already for about 15 or 20 minutes, but two fucksticks computers decided to shit themselves. And so here we are restarting episode
I don't need
15.
your shit. Go fuck yourself.
Go eat a dick. I've had it.
No, he would enjoy that. So no, go stare at a dick, but not be able
Actually,
to do anything.
here's what I
with it.
want you to do. I want you to go open up your cell phone and go look at the picture I sent you earlier.
Yeah, the picture of the not so steamy pile.
Yeah, the super blurry picture.
Yeah, it's blurry because like it was so big yet so close up.
It's blurry because it's shot from an iPhone 6.
No, it's blurry because like there's probably spooge and fingerprints and everything else all over that goddamn camera lens.
So yeah, Joe likes to see what it looks like when spooge is coming out.
Yeah,
He
I want
records
to
it
know
in
how
slow
Billy
motion.
experiences every day of his life. So Dustin, I hear you got a fan.
Yeah, so we've been posting nonstop, pretty much about everyone sending me dick pics at the end of every episode.
This is his decision.
Yeah,
by
this
the way.
was
You
your
made-
decision. You said
Yes.
this first.
This was complete improv when I started offering it. These two didn't know anything about it, and now it has come to fruition as Mr. Ben Landis has sent me a dick pic.
You deserve everything you get in life. That is fucking.
You brought this on yourself. We do not feel bad for you.
I feel like I told you in that episode. I was like, you deserve whatever the fuck you get now
Yes,
that you've asked
actually,
for
you did.
that.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
A. And now you're getting what you're reaping what you sow. Now, Ben Landis, you are the hero of the episode, and anybody else who sends Dustin a dick pic is a hero of the episode. I will be thanking Ben Landis in the show notes later on.
You might be getting a dick pic from Joe soon, so you might want to back up away from your screen when it
Finger
loads.
guns. If it's a really big file, I'm just gonna let you know.
It encompasses 2 JPEGs.
Yeah,
He had to take one picture and then another.
it's actually it's a GIF. I have to like film it sort of to get the whole length.
Did you do it in 60 frames per second, or did you do it in 30?
Actually, I did it in panorama.
Panorama and full 3D.
Sorry, I was quiet there for a minute. I was busy taking a selfie.
Of course you were.
Yeah,
You fucking narcissistic bastard.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
I was taking a picture of me and my monster.
Oh, yeah.
And my monster, the drink. Nothing else.
I thought you don't like Monster.
It's... So, the
don't.
gas station
I
that's
don't.
right down the street from me, if I need an energy drink at short notice, this is really the only thing they sell besides some energy drink called Rip It, and I'm not willing to try that.
What the fuck is Rip It? I gotta drink Rip It now. I don't.
It's when you go in without lube and it tears.
I think Rip It is when you're like when you're wiping your ass and your finger kind of goes boop straight through the paper. That's Rip It.
And then you end up penetrating yourself.
I have been
fucking
drinking
foul.
Pure Zeros from Rockstar, and those motherfuckers are goddamn.
Those are
delicious.
amazing.
By the way, Rockstar, if you'll give me a goddamn sponsorship, I will talk about you on every fucking episode. I just need some drinks. I don't even need anything else. Just free drinks. Preferably the ice ones, or whatever the fuck they call them.
Send me the lemonade ones. The lemonade
Those
ones are
Bitch,
amazing.
fucking good.
I'll just
Oh
take
my
the
God.
standard. I like normal
I-
Rockstar.
but the pure zeros have like fucking nothing. They have no calories.
We need the kick in the ass from the caffeine. That 240 milligrams does its fucking job well.
Fucking A.
So does my dick, but I don't hear you guys talking about that.
There's not much to talk about with that.
Even June likes it, and she doesn't like anything like that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Zero Supervision. I am here today with Dustin. How are you doing today, Dustin?
I'm alright. I'm good.
And Joe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, but you know what, Billy? We never ask you how you are, and I wanted to let you know something, buddy. I have a new nickname for you. I think this is going to be a one that sticks. We're going to call you Mr. Swipe Right from now on.
All right.
Because you swipe right on every fat bitch you see.
Now, Joe already knows how extremely picky I am, and Dustin, you've captured a very large glimpse of how picky I am. You know that's not the case. There's a lot of left swipes.
It could be worse. You could, get what I've seen where, the disgusting thing was like, sugar daddy? And I'm like, no.
I'm more referring to the fact that everybody's going to swipe right on you. I was trying to give you a compliment, but instead you can go fuck yourself, and now you're Mr. Swipe Right because you'll fuck anything. You dick.
No, I won't.
Well, you'd fuck at your own socks, which I'm sure you have.
He's so angry today.
It is
today.
The anger is strong in me, and because I was super hyped, and then Billy sent me this stupid fucking video of somebody playing Guitar Hero, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, and it zapped all my goddamn energy out, and now I don't give a fuck.
Joe hates Guitar Hero. Everyone,
it's so goddamn stupid. Everybody, fucking learn to play a guitar. It's not that hard, I promise you. Fucking
it's not about it being hard. It's just the game's fun.
Fucking.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good game. Yeah. That's exactly how you play guitar. It's that easy.
Yeah, just that easy. Same thing with Tony Hawk Pro Skater. You can play that. You can go outside and do an ollie, right? Fucking eat a dick. It's two different goddamn things. Fucking. The only thing that I like is Rock Band with the drums. That actually kind of is cool. I will say that.
But it's unrealistic. There's no bass drum.
That is true.
And there's no snare. It's just four little hats.
But you at least have to be able to keep rhythm with it, and I think that
you have to keep rhythm on the guitar.
In Guitar Hero, but you don't have to do any of the special kind of picking that is required. You don't have to bend strings. You don't have to do vibratos or anything like that, and you don't have to learn how to fucking tune a guitar either. That should be like
those are just details. Those are minor details.
Minor details. Huge swaths of what it means to play guitar. Minor details. Totally.
Yeah, sure, it's the difference between, the guitarist of Nickelback and Jimi Hendrix, but it's a minor detail.
Christ.
Dustin, I appreciate you working him up today.
God damn it. It's been like since fucking high school. Everybody's like, oh, I'm playing Guitar Hero now. And I'm like, that's not the same goddamn thing.
I can play the guitar now because I learned how to play Guitar Hero.
Just so everybody knows.
That's how it works, right? Right?
I taught guitar for a while. I took guitar lessons. I like my goddamn guitars. I like real fucking guitars. Not a plastic piece of shit. God damn it.
One day, I'm going to sit on one of your guitars and I'm going to drape my balls on them.
And the day that you do that, I'm going to hit you in the back with a fucking aluminum baseball bat. God damn it.
Just a little
fucking news. Let's do the goddamn news. Before I get any fucking angrier and hurt somebody's feeling who really likes Guitar Hero.
You already have.
There's somebody like, hey,
you shattered
I really
their dreams.
like that
They
game.
thought they were going to be like the next guitarist on Nickelback, and now it's just shattered. It's done. They're gonna give up.
God damn it! It's like going bowling with the bumpers up. Like, there's no hard. It's not hard. It's not stupid.
There's no skill.
Anyways, there's no skill. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
no skill. Anyways.
But anyways, off to the news. So I really only pulled one story today because there wasn't a shitload of stuff going on that I thought that I could really pitch properly. But I did see the Galaxy S9, and anyone that knows me knows that I'm really into mobile technology. So the Galaxy S9 was unveiled today. You can buy it outright from Samsung from $720 up to $840. But the carriers in the US are adding margin to it for some unknown reason.
Margin?
So margin, there's cost, which is $720, and then the carriers are going to charge $750 or $780. They're going to add some extra money on there so they get some extra money back.
Bitch.
Yeah. So I think it's a little fucked up, but I did see that from what I saw, T-Mobile was not going to be an asshole, and they were going to be charging their customers just the cost of the device. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
But there was one company that will remain nameless, AT&T, that is going to be charging people almost $800 for the $720 phone, AT&T, and I think that's pretty fucked up, AT&T.
Yeah, so...
Can I get a, can somebody make me give a fuck about this phone? I'm not trying to be mean. Tell me why.
Honestly?
So, okay, so here's the thing, is that it has all the insides to make it an amazing phone, but Samsung is going to just neuter the fuck out of this thing. So there is one thing that they should have mentioned one thing in their presentation today about the phone if it was going to have it, and it's Quick Charge 4.0. So this is something that anyone should care about, and it does about, I believe, like 40 to 60% charge in 15 minutes, and the Snapdragon 845 processor that's inside of the US model is capable of this charge type, but Samsung's Exynos made chip, which is their in-house chip, I don't think it's capable of those charge speeds, so I don't think they're going to let their Snapdragon phones do it. So basically everyone in the US is going to get fucked. But then the Exynos overall processing power is slightly better normally than Qualcomm's processing power, and they're going to let Exynos go and fly off the fucking handles with its processing power, but they're going to limit the Snapdragon 845 more than likely. So I don't know.
I feel like I just had a stroke listening to you. Like, that makes sense.
I only understood because I work in phones.
I feel like the left side of my fucking brain just died. Like, all of that just died.
Dustin has to listen to me a lot, and Dustin's really one of the few people that can have a fair conversation with me about a phone and be able to try and stand against me in an argument in a phone. But I mean, the camera looks like it might be good, but we'll see when real life photos come into play. I've had the chance to get my hands on the phone for a little while, and it was the camera didn't really wow me. So I mean, we'll see. So far, right now, I still like my Pixel 2 XL camera. But yeah, that's my only news for today. That's my tech news.
Okay, so police say a Texas woman attempted to hide evidence during an arrest by defecating in her pants and using the feces to conceal drugs.
I actually saw this story.
I love how you passed on this one for your highbrow phone story.
Well, no, it was just because I knew that my phone bit was going to take some explaining. So this one, someone shit their pants to hide drugs.
I saw the phone thing too, and I was like, "Pfft," and then I saw that, and I was like, yeah, there we go. That's the story.
Oh no, I'm about
This
shit
is the
jokes.
one I want.
I could talk about the phone, but who gives a fuck? I want to talk about the lady who shit her pants to get rid of the crack cocaine. Officers were investigating a report of a theft at a grocery store on Wednesday when they attempted to subdue a female suspect and take her into custody. Police say they placed Sheann Martin in the back of the police cruiser.
She sounds classy already, by the way.
Mm-hmm, where she intentionally defecated in her pants and hid a crack pipe, 2.3 grams of crack, cocaine, and a Valentine's Day card in her shit.
What the fuck? Happy Valentine's, baby.
I don't know where the Valentine's... Like, I get that thing, so I'm like, all right, cool. Why the Valentine's Day thing?
Hey, baby, I got you something. What'd you get? Bloop.
It's a shitty card and crack in a pipe.
It's some chocolate. Officers had to sift through the woman's feces to retrieve the evidence after Martin was booked on charges of tampering with evidence and possession of a controlled substance.
Oh, see, that's why I can't be a cop, because I would have lost my shit. I would have flung her own shit at her out of spite. I can't Can't do that. I can't go through someone else's poop. See, I can't even change a child's diaper. I've never changed a diaper ever in my life. And
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I have not. Nope.
Dustin, you have one?
Actually, don't have news today.
Okay, that's fine.
The one I was going to go with was the cocaine in the ass.
Wow, we all came across this story.
Yeah, because we all were like, this is it. This is the greatest thing ever.
Okay, well, I got one more, and then we'll go on. Authorities say a grenade launcher loaded with a live grenade was left with other items donated at a Florida Goodwill.
Hey, I need that back. That wasn't supposed to be dropped off.
Ooh.
I need the back.
Was that in that
Why
bag?
would you be putting that in Goodwill?
Yeah.
Like, of all the weird shit.
I would love to have a grenade launcher. I don't know why you guys are so snarky about it.
What are you going to use it for?
I would launch shit. I would literally make capsules of shit to shoot at people.
And what would I use it for?
Yes.
Traffic.
Get the fuck out of the
You
way!
won't let me tell people what you do in your car.
No, you are not.
Because, like, I think that's really funny, and you won't let me say it, but this is fine. You can talk about this.
Well, that's because this is
domestic
hypothetical.
terrorism, what you're talking about, and then what you actually do is sort of vandalism.
Yeah, no, we shouldn't talk about the thing that I actually do versus the thing that was supposed to just be a funny.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so employees at a Goodwill store near Tampa discovered the weapon on Sunday. Manatee County Sheriff's Office says that the store manager told deputies that the grenade launcher had come in as shipment from another store several days earlier. Employees from the store where the launcher was originally donated said they sent it to another location because they didn't know what it was.
Dude, I would never have called the cops. I would have actually kept it.
It's so fucking illegal, though.
Dude, that would be so awesome. I would literally go out somewhere to like a junkyard and be like, hey, can I go blow something up real quick? You guys can watch.
I just knew you to do this.
Yeah, this is a bucket list thing. I just need to do this. Like, I want to shoot this grenade at an empty car, and then I want to drive a tank over a car. All right, now we're done with the news.
Oh, cool. Your new voice is so becoming.
You're welcome.
Yes, we're done.
Cute, guys.
You guys suck. You sound like you're from South Park, and Dustin sounded like he was having a stroke.
Maybe I was. You don't fucking know.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
Anyways, so my topic today is I dubbed this Stupid Injuries Part 2. We've done Stupid Injuries before, but we've never really talked about ourselves. And as three males, I'm sure you two can agree with me that the younger we are, the more mentally handicapped we are. And even at our age, we still have some issues processing whether it's smart to do something or not. So I wanted to go ahead and cover this because I've seen a lot of stuff that I did or childhood friends did, and I know Joe has suffered the repercussions of said things too, and I'm sure Dustin has. You have something to say?
Does this include injuries that were not our fault or injuries that are our fault?
So what I did is I did injuries that were not my fault, and then also injuries that were my fault. So, like, I had a childhood best friend. Let's call him Ronnie.
You motherfucker.
So let's go ahead and go with Ronnie. Ronnie had a terrible, terrible stroke of luck with golf clubs, pun intended. But so there was one time he was hitting a golf ball in his backyard, and he smacked this bitch with a golf club, and it hit a tree, bounced back, and knocked his ass out. And then for the second thing that happened, same golf club is involved. Apparently Ronnie sucks at golfing because golf club had got a little loose, and so he swung the fucking golf club. The head of it came off that big club and smacked another kid in the back of the dome.
Damn.
So I'm a clumsy bitch. There's a lot of things that have happened to me over the years that I have been my fault, have not been my fault.
This will explain so much.
I'm gonna go chronologically with these. So as a kid, I had this electric 4-wheeler, little Fisher Price, whatever the fuck. Anyways, my mom had souped it up. She had figured out a way to rewire it so that it went a little bit faster than it probably should have. And I was on it with my friend Nick. Nick was riding whatever bitch, I guess. And my uncle Bobby was like, "Hey, we're gonna go out to the woods near your house." And I was like, "Cool." And there's this hill that leads into the woods. And Bobby's like, "You should ride down the hill. It'll be awesome." And I was like, "I don't know, man. I think I might fall off." And he's like, "No, you should do it." So it's me and Nick. And I keep going. And then the fucking 4-wheeler just goes boom and falls over and rolls over on top of us. It's just made out of plastic. But we were little kids. I think I was like 5. And this thing like crushed us. And it hurt so bad. We cried. And that's one of my earliest memories of fucking my shit up.
It sounded like a fucked shit.
Yeah, Joe is one clumsy ass fuck.
I had this friend in high school, Chad, and me and Chad, our escapades are actually already on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel, and that's still up to this day. But anyways, so we would always do stupid shit together. And one time, he sack tapped me and hit me like right square in the balls, and I was fucking pissed. And so he saddles up and he's like spreads his legs. He's like, "I'm gonna hit myself in the balls. It's okay, man." And I was like, all right. And just as he like goes to do it, I like come in and run and punch his balls. Like it's like I'm kicking a field goal. And I just
fucking went to town on him.
And I've never seen a man cry with such veracity. It would hurt him. But I got my due eventually because we somehow lucked upon a mattress at some point that was that was trash. But we took it out to his backyard and we got a bunch of sterno and a bunch of like different flammable chemicals and doused this bitch. And we were trying to get it to light, but it had rained all day and the mattress was sort of wet. So I'm down there and I'm trying to blow on this flame to get it going. And then Chad just dumps fucking lighter fluid on the flame and it goes whoosh and it tooks off like both of my fucking eyebrows. And so I fucking beat his ass for that, but it's fucking terrible. And then another time, we had gone to this to the gas station by our house, and they had this lighter fluid there that was it was a colorful lighter fluid. It was, I think, green or whatever. And I figured out that if I pressed the lighter fluid canister down, that the lighter fluid would come out and I could light it on fire and there'd be like a green ball of fire. So I did it once or twice and had little balls of fire, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Let me get a bigger ball of fire. So I'm outside of this gas station. By the way, it's a gas station where they sell gas. So this is extra stupid. And I press it against the brick wall, and I just let it go for like 20 seconds. And then I light my lighter, and it just engulfs me in green fucking flames. Whoosh! And I'm like, oh fuck! And it just is so hot. And I start swatting at my head, and these clumps start coming off my head. And it's my fucking hair. I had burnt my fucking hair off, and it was coming off in like these like ashy clumps.
The fuck.
And it had burnt down like on my forehead. It had burnt like down to my scalp at certain parts. And so yeah, that was the last time.
You should be happy that you have hair at all.
Yeah.
I should be happy that I didn't get into the burn unit for that shit. Because this was like, I don't know, like 200 feet away from the gas pumps also.
Fucking childhood arsonist right there. Just because he's stupid. That's it. It's not like ill intention. He's just stupid. He's just fucking stupid. You were stupid.
That's what I was. I was really fucking
bored and stupid.
I'm bored. Let me burn my face off.
I grew up in podunk fucking nowhere, so there really wasn't a whole lot to do. And Billy knows he lived there for a time. It's fucking terrible. There's nothing to do, so you just do.
Well, that reminds me of a story of someone that I know is kind of a father figure to me, but he's a lot more responsible now. But back in the day, he used to be a wild child, and apparently he was filling his car up and he was smoking a cigarette. And
this person's a real bright
they
candle.
used to do this back in the 70s and 80s and 60s. But anyways, he went to go pull away and he fucking threw his cigarette out and he set the fucking gas station on fire.
Later on, you're gonna have to tell me who this is and if I know them. Do I know them?
You would be surprised.
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Joe just realized who it is, and he's like, no fucking way.
Does his name begin with a G by any chance?
Dude, I got another story. They were like in their 40s when this one happened. His wife was driving a minivan down the street with her sister, and he got onto the hood of the minivan. They were all drunk. Fuck. But they were in their like 30s or 40s, and he was like driving down the street like that.
These individuals live where I used to live at, where you light fucking light fluid on fire and catch your hair on fire. Or
no, I think it was like after that, like finally they'd pulled over so he would get off the hood of the van. He's in front of the van with his pants pulled down. And he's walking in front of them, away from them, mooning them.
What the hell? Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. I wish I had known him back then. Holy shit.
Yeah, you both have been burning your eyebrows off.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know, right?
I know Joe is really shocked because he knows who I'm talking about now, and he probably never expected that. Because all you saw was an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's who I think it is, I was going to say, I would not have seen that at all. The few times I've interacted with said person, I'm like, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to share that person's
hilarious.
identity because...
This is an upstanding business owner, okay? Of a very successful business.
Can you imagine like that? Like Steve Jobs driving down the street mooning people?
But, yeah. No, I love how floored Joe is, because Joe's met this person a number of times.
Yes, I am.
You're never going to be able to look at them the same way again.
I would never know. Oh my god, it is so fucking hilarious. I never known. Oh my god.
I got another story, and it's an incident where me and Ronnie were both involved, and we like to snowboard. And so one year, because we lived in Chicago suburbs, there was a lot of snow on the ground and everything, and we were bored, stuck inside. And so finally we're like, hey, we should get in our boxers and go fucking snowboarding.
In our boxers.
You would be shocked at how many people you see in their boxers snowboarding. You would be shocked.
I used to go snowboarding all the time.
Shit.
No one snowboarded in their boxers.
Around us, they did.
Yeah. I've been to Massanutten in Virginia.
Anyways, so we it gets dumber. So you got to let the story keep progressing to stupidity levels. So anyways, we go outside, we go snowboarding, yada yada yada. We come back, we get back to our place. He was my next door neighbor, and on my property we had a garage, and the garage had it's not an awning because it was still wood, but it sloped down. Anyways, we snowboarded off the roof of my garage, ran into the side of his garage, and fell into the snow. And then the snow from his garage, because of two big-ass thuds that hit the side of his garage, it fell off the roof and onto us. Needless to say, the rest of the day was canceled. But I got another one where I had missed the bus to school, and it was during the winter in the Chicago suburbs, and it was probably like 10 degrees outside. There was about 3 feet of snow out, and I hiked like 10 miles to my fucking school because I didn't want to get yelled at by my dad because he was a little more strict than my mother. and he would have lost his shit because I had already missed school a number of times that year. And so by the time I fucking got to school, my left eye had gone completely blood red. So, apparently my body does have a thermometer, and it's not my dick.
Yeah.
I think I'm having a personal problem right at this moment.
Why?
My stomach is going blah 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 blah, and I just farted, and my the shit was almost like, "Hey, I'm gonna come out too."
Oh, just wait till you edit this show. You're gonna hear a random sound that just goes. Brrr. My mic picked up a fucking fart again. You guys didn't hear it, but I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, Joe, bitch about it later."
I'm over here, and I'm like, "Oh no!" I by the end of this, like, it's not much longer. It's about 30 minutes. I'm gonna shit so hardcore. Like, my stomach is. Blah, blah,
I think there's something wrong because you already took like a massive shit.
There's something going on. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's not gonna be good.
Well, I only have 2 more things on mine, and I don't know if you guys have anything else. But anyways, so myself nor anyone else I knew was injured in this. But when I was like 21, I was out with a few friends all night, and we were driving to IHOP. To like finish our night off. It was about 6 a.m. at the time that we were heading to IHOP. And we were riding in a minivan, and I was with this girl that I was kind of seeing at the time. And then Ronnie was with this other girl that he was dating, and the 2 girls were like best friends. So we're driving. I was still a little trashed. Ronnie was a little trashed. The 2 girls, they were innocent when they first met us.
Not no more.
But as we were driving, a fucking deer slid across the road on one hoof, and it got so close to the van I could see the expression of terror on its face. The deer like hit the road and realized it was in traffic, stood up on one fucking hoof to try to back up, but he was on ice probably. And like his jaw was dropped and his eyes were just wide the fuck open. It was just like, oh fuck. So, and then I got another one. This one involves a deer. This one involves Joe. I don't know. So this one is Joe has a mythological white deer that likes to stalk him whenever he goes to Virginia.
Fuck me, this thing is fucking. It's crazy. It's an albino. It must be an albino deer. It is white as a fucking ghost, and it runs around near this cornfield near my parents' house where I was living before I moved to Ohio, and it will just come out randomly, like at just random times, and I'm like, I've never seen it with anybody else in the fucking car, I don't think.
Yeah, and I've driven down to Joe's mother's house before. I've never seen this thing. I've been down there multiple times. I feel like Joe's been tripping on acid or something, and it's really lame if all you're hallucinating is a white
it's
deer.
Some strange ass dude fucking running around. Joe's like, it's a deer.
It's a furry.
It's a fucking. If it's not a deer, it's a goddamn unicorn.
You're stupid.
Unicorn, quote unquote.
Uh-huh. So, but those are what I have for my topics today of stupid shit that I've encountered or have at least heard about in my life with people that I know. Next.
All right, I'll go next then.
You always go next.
That's what I was like, what the fuck is
go
Dustin?
alphabetical. We go alphabetical.
Fine. Fuck you both. I'll do what I want. You know what? No, shut up. Shut up. I'm starting. Shut up.
Finally. Fuck
Shut
me.
up.
Christ. I'm gonna have to cut out all kinds of shit. Fuck me, man.
You know what? You can kiss my ass. All right.
Your ass is probably cleaner
I'd
than
have
Joe's
to pack
right
at lunch
now.
first.
I swear to God.
Oh.
I swear to God. I can't get started if you won't shut the fuck up. So.
Go.
Motherfucker.
That son of a bitch.
Like, I even moved from my table, like from where I normally record, because you were bitching about my fucking chair. So now I'm sitting on the couch so that I don't go squeaky on your ass.
Listen, Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I told Billy earlier. If you're not a real man and you don't have some WD-40 in your house, it doesn't cost so much. Go spend $1 and spray that bitch. It'd be perfectly fine.
It's not spending $1 spraying that bitch. It's being too lazy to go outside into the fucking shed to get it.
The fuck?
He actually
fuck.
has it.
You lazy fuck. Go get the goddamn WD-40.
Hey, you know what?
Seconds.
I'm enjoying this experience sitting on my couch. I'm actually enjoying recording on my couch far more than I ever enjoyed sitting in that chair.
Oh, God damn it. You lazy bitch. You are both the most laziest motherfuckers I've ever heard.
No,
Billy wouldn't go
there's
out and get a
lazy and then
decent
there's
drink, and
efficient.
You won't go out and
I'm
get a
efficient.
That's efficient. Okay.
Wait, what did I
Yeah.
not do?
You wouldn't go out to go get a fucking rock star, but you settled
First
for a
of all,
fucking
hang on.
monster.
Let's
and
talk
you almost
about
had to
laziness.
settle for a rich.
Let's talk about laziness for a second, because I know who the laziest person
Oh.
is. There's one person in this
Okay.
podcast that ordered like $20-some-odd in pizza just so he
It
could
wasn't
get
$20.
just so
it
he
was
could-
$13.
Okay, so he ordered $13 in pizza just so he could get a drink because he didn't feel like leaving to go
it
get
was-
a drink. You lazy
Okay,
fucking
first-
cunt.
Back the fuck up. I had just gotten off a midnight shift working at a goddamn Subway, so my soul was broken and I was tired. And I fucking wanted a goddamn soda and I didn't want to drive out to get it. And guess what I also got? Fucking lunch. And guess what else I got? Fucking dinner. And I got it all at once. So go eat a dick. I was being efficient, as you say, Dustin.
It is efficiency.
All right,
Thank
all right,
you.
all right,
I
all
thought
right,
it was.
all right. Let's go ahead and start this shit.
Yeah. Okay. So the topic I've got today is weird shit that people have sent like fan mail to celebrities. I got it. I was actually reading an article about Harry Potter, and there was a little piece that was like, Tom Felton got sent adoption papers. I was like, wait, what? And yeah, a gentleman from America sent a 12-year-old Tom Felton, right? I said that right. Yeah, Tom Felton. They sent him adoption papers. He wanted him to leave his parents to move in with him.
Oh,
because
that's creepy.
Who the fuck's Tom Felton again? Which one is he?
He was Draco Malfoy in the Harry Potter films.
Oh shit, that's fucking creepy.
That's creepy as
so
fuck.
Yeah. And the worst part is in the article I was reading, it was like a 50-year-old single man.
Oh yeah, no.
I want that little toe-headed boy to come live with me.
That is dangerous and crazy and what the fuck all over the place.
Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine being the 12-year-old that gets that, though. Hey, boy, you won't come live with my place.
It's like letter from 12-year-old. I really liked you in Harry Potter, even though you were the bad guy. And then it's like, hey, you want to come live with me? I'll make you mac and cheese at night. It's fucking creepy.
Oh, yeah. On a similar note, Dolly Parton actually was given a baby.
Oh shit. Well, it's probably a starving child. And
So-
she has a lot to give.
First of all,
Well, not only that, it was a baby, and the baby, they said on the little card's name was Jolene, which is one of Dolly Parton's famous songs.
By the way, that was a big tit joke, just in case anybody missed it. But okay.
you're so stupid.
The joke loses meaning when you have to point out the punchline.
Yeah, dumbass.
Well, you guys are fucking stupid, so I can't rely on you to get the fucking joke. Because obviously you didn't, because you were like,
No,
yeah.
you want a fucking joke? All right, I'll give you a joke.
Oh no.
Oh no, here comes a goddamn bad joke.
Hey,
Fuck, I'm sorry, everybody. I am so fucking sorry.
2 satellite dishes met on a
Look what
roof
you've
and fell in
done,
love.
Joe.
What a slit.
The wedding wasn't much, but the reception was
It
incredible.
was incredible. You fuck. You know what? You know how much you hate fucking aliens, all the other weird shit I cover? That's exactly what the fuck this is like. Oh, Christ. Fuck. I'm gonna make the next month worth of episodes all about like aliens and fucking Bigfoot shit. God damn it.
But yeah, so Dolly Parton obviously didn't want this child. She was like, what the fuck? So she called, social services. She gave them the child, this, that, and the other. And she still was like, it is the weirdest thing. And they never found the kid's mother. Ever.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
that's
that poor
a
child.
that's a grade A person right there.
Yeah.
Another one that was kind of interesting, Norman Reedus. You might know him in Walking Dead, Boondock Saints, bunch of really good stuff. Really great
Love
guy.
him. He has really pretty eyes.
Oh, he's the guy with the crossbow, right?
Yep.
Yep, he plays Daryl.
Gotcha.
Apparently, he was in a bunch of interviews, and a fan thought he was really depressed. So she sent him her breast implant.
What the shit snacks?
Fucking, you know what? I will not turn down anybody's breast implants. They want to send them to me.
Hey,
I honestly, could you imagine a better stress ball than that? That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh no, he still has it, still uses it.
See?
He actually,
Obviously,
when
they were
I
onto
watched
something.
a little video of the interview where he talked about it, he actually keeps it with him at every film. Like anytime they're filming anywhere, he has it. He uses it to hold his cell phone. It sits in all of his trailers, and he walks in, he puts it on his cell phone. Or puts his cell
I need
phone
a
on
P.O.
it.
box so somebody can start sending me tit implants and shit.
I just love that it's a cell phone holder.
I mean, silicone, cell phone, sound.
It's a silicone cell phone.
But they didn't specify. He said it didn't look used, so I'm happy to hear that at least. It was
ew.
a breast implant.
You know, that's nice. At least it wasn't used.
Yeah, because I would be terrified if she like cut herself open, pulled out her implant, and was like, I need to send this.
I'd be like, oh, throw up.
So the next one is about one of Billy's favorite celebrities, which is Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Jared Leto.
He's an interesting man.
Yeah, he himself is already interesting. For those who don't know, he did things like on the set of Suicide Squad, gave all the cast members used condoms. Stuff like that.
I get the feeling that being Jared Leto's friend is a very hard thing to be.
Dude, I bet it would be fucking amazing.
And now you guys know
By the
how I
way,
fucking feel.
You are.
I feel like Jared Leto's
situation.
friend.
Why do you feel like Jared Leto's friend?
Because you're hard to be friends with.
That's...
Yeah, you are.
I am just a overly zealous
think I've ever-
personality, bitches.
I don't think I've ever heard Billy just like so offended. Like,
You guys are assholes. You know, I could be a lot more of a dick.
That was like the other day when you were like, so-and-so says that they're better people than we are, and we all just kind of looked and went, me, not so much, but you definitely. And you're like, what?
I am a good person in action.
In action, yeah,
no,
okay.
he is not. No, you
It's
are
in
not.
action. I didn't say in heart. In heart, you know, I'm like 50-50. It's like, I would say if I was a Jedi, I'd be the gray side.
You be fucking
So
Darth
Jared
Maul.
Leto, back in March of 2013, got a letter and he opened it up, and it was an actual human ear. Like, you could see where it was cut off. And in the letter, it said, it just had a single, sentence, just said, "Are you listening?"
Oh god.
But Jared Leto wasn't going to just be like, wow, that's fucking weird. That's kind of funny, but kind of weird. No, he poked a hole in it and began to wear the ear as a necklace. And proceeded to go on an advertising tour called Are You Listening?
Love it.
Which, in all the pictures, he made sure to have the said ear.
See, how can you not like him? He's a weirdly fun person. And then also, like, if you ever get to, like, see him just being natural, he's, like, weirdly innocent. It's odd, but I love it.
I'm sure that's the way you describe yourself too.
Yeah.
Weirdly
I'm just
innocent?
Weirdly innocent. As I set your house on fire.
I know better. I know myself better.
You try to pretend like you're innocent. I've been out drinking with you, and somebody starts sweet talking you. You're like, oh yeah, oh thank you. You're all shucks about it.
But I'm good at it. And it makes them feel better.
He tries to act like he's like 10 years old. Oh, thank you.
No, I don't.
He turns it on.
I just make sure that they have to work for it. That's all. They need to work for my affection.
You get like, you kind of like, you shrink down. You look like you're smaller. You make your body look smaller. It's the fucking.
Well, that is an amazing superpower if I've ever heard one.
So you guys are familiar with the Jonas Brothers, right?
Sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So they got a package in the mail, and they opened it up, and it was a jar filled with fluid. Inside said fluid was a shark. Who the fuck gives preserved fucking sharks to people?
Oh, you can if you go to Virginia Beach, they're like in every gift shop.
Yeah, that seems
I have one.
interesting.
Yeah, I have one.
Interesting.
I have one. Yeah. It's a baby preserved shark.
Huh. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, but I mean,
No, it's fucking. It was a gift from somebody. That was the thing. Like I got it as a gift from I think my stepfather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't go buy it, but yeah, it's like in a blue fluid little baby shark.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's why I was like, that's really weird.
Well, Joe taught
But
us
if it's
something
apparently
new
a thing,
today.
It's a thing.
Apparently, you guys don't shop at the same gift shops my parents do.
Apparently not.
Well, there's
So
an age gap between us and the gift shops that we would go to buy our gifts, I believe.
True.
Yeah.
Right. So
No
this
offense.
This one's my climax. This is the one that made me literally sit there and go, I have to do this. I have to fucking do this topic. Oh my god, I have to do this topic. Because Tom Felton made me go, this is interesting. Let me see if there's more. This is the one that went, oh my god. So I'm pretty sure Joe knows who Steve Vai is.
Yes.
Yeah. So Steve Vai, on his birthday, got a video from a woman. Video is about 15 to 20 minutes long, and it's her talking and dancing and all this other stuff. Steve Vai actually sat and watched the video to completion, which is actually, if I was a celebrity and someone sent me a video, and I'd be kind of like, I'm not going to watch this. It's a dick move, but, I mean, I got shit to do. Then all of a sudden, it comes to her saying, now comes the part we've all been waiting for. And you guys can find this video on the internet. It's out there. So she then puts down a cake, puts in some candles,
This already sounds amazing.
and
What the
the camera is on the floor. It's on the ground. So is the cake. She
I think I
then
know where this is going.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I know where this.
Love it.
I think I've heard of this.
so she then squats down and you see her ass
Yep.
from behind. She then blows the candles out using her vagina.
Cake farts.
Yes.
I guess it's cake queefs. Oh, that's so much worse somehow.
And apparently Steve Vai was slightly appalled. I don't know. He didn't specify the video. The video definitely doesn't specify. It's just her fucking blowing a candle out with her vag. And like, this is the one that got me the most. Can you imagine sitting there one day and we're like, oh cool, a fan video, let's watch it.
It's not the weirdest thing I've seen.
It's not the weirdest, but I think it'd be one of the weirdest things someone could have sent us. I mean, dick pics
Yeah.
for one thing. Thanks, Ben Landis.
Ben Landis, my hero.
We heart Ben Landis.
But I mean,
I'm gonna get a shirt made that says "I heart Ben Landis."
but I mean, we could get all kinds of. I think it'll be a very weird day when we get the vagina fart cake.
If we get that, I don't want to see it. I got to be honest. That's not something that's really in my list of things that I want to see.
And apparently, from what I've heard, because I went to look for the video. I saw bits and pieces of it, but I couldn't find the full video. If anyone out there knows how to find the full video, send it to me, because I'm kind of interested on how the entire video goes.
Oh, don't worry.
Send
Yeah.
that to him with a dick pic.
Unfortunately, like the part where she blew out the candles was a GIF, so there was no audio. I've been told that she sang "Happy Birthday" while she was doing it.
Happy birthday to you.
And the worst part is they said you could hear her sucking air into it.
Oh,
Breathe in through your vagina and out through your vagina.
I don't know, what muscles do you have that can do that?
I don't.
That's a Kegel exercise, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but Kegel, I don't think expands
Yeah.
the vagina to suck in
but
air.
Joe, right now you're doing a Kegel exercise by holding in that turtle that's trying to climb out of your ass.
It's not a turtle. It's a flood. This is all liquid.
The dam is barely held together.
This is biblical.
This is
Fuck it.
this is the
He gets
shit flood.
he gets to the bathroom. It's gonna be like Evan Almighty.
It's not. I'm not gonna shit so much as I'm just gonna let it leak out.
Oh, that's disgusting. It's a trickle. It's like a little stream.
It's just gonna sound like I'm pissing.
So, I know I can't top the vagina fart, but the last one I got was for a Korean pop star. I'm gonna butcher his name. Taekyeon, something like that. Just received a love letter, a basic love letter. He read through it and he's like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting." And then that someone realized what it was. It's not that it was any kind of special paper. Handwriting wasn't special. It was the ink. Because it wasn't ink. It was menstrual blood.
Oh, cute. That's cute. Everybody, don't do that. Seriously.
Joe's like,
We don't,
nope,
we don't want that ever.
I'm gonna prosecute. Don't do that. That's disgusting.
Joe's gonna prosecute, and I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna make you regret sending that shit. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, no. That's fucking
Apparently,
gross.
from
That's
the
gonna be the
article I
time
read,
where Billy loses his temper.
yeah, he had no clue. He just thought it was like slightly red ink, like a red pen or something, and it was just really dark. And apparently, someone was like, "Nah, dude, that's blood." And then they tested it, and there was like other types of fluids that you don't find in most, normal blood. And that's when they were like, "Yeah, this is menstrual blood."
So we all have things that we find that make us afraid. These are our phobias. I have a couple of my own. I think I've mentioned before on the podcast that I'm a wee bit afraid of heights.
He's a bitch.
He
God
pees
damn it.
himself on a footstool.
I watch like videos of people like standing on like ledges and like standing on the edge of buildings and doing stupid shit at really high like heights to get ready for the podcast to amp myself up because like it just does it. Like it gets my adrenaline pumping. It makes my hands sweaty. It's bad. Now, however, though, I will say that I don't have aerophobia, which is the fear of flying. I do not fear flying whatsoever. I've been on a lot of planes. I took flying lessons a few times as a kid. Not afraid of it at all. But what I am is claustrophobic. I am deeply claustrophobic, and you could ask June that. If she even like puts her arm on me while I'm laying in bed, I just have a little mini freak out. I can't stand it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I don't. It's not like tight places. It's people like it's like being pressed down on or being confined. I don't like either one of those things. It triggers this like just I gotta get out of it. I'm like it's a freak out. It's just like sometimes you'll be in bed and then like you'll turn over and your sheets will get wrapped around you in a weird way and it kind of constricts you. If that happens to me, I have to get out of it immediately or I'm losing my fucking shit.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
See, I can relate to you on this one, especially when random people just come up and start touching on me.
Hey, just think of this when we work in a office together. I get to fuck with both of you then.
Oh, I will fucking beat you
Oh,
in
Really?
this chair.
I will. One of us will hold you down, and the other one will beat you with something. Don't.
No, because
tempt me.
Dustin doesn't like to be touched or touch people, and all I got to do apparently is just hug Joe, and that's a problem. So it's going to be fun, and Joe's going to be HR. There's going to be so many HR claims just against me. You hugged me this morning, and I did not appreciate that.
I was not. I did not approve of that. And then I also have ophidophilia or shit.
Ophelia. Oh, yeah.
No, ophidiophobia. You know what ophidiophobia is?
Negative. I know what illiteracy is.
Fear
not
of
that.
snakes. I have a deep body.
Oh, I'm going to
Don't
have
know what it
fun
is.
with this one.
I swear to God, Dustin, I will cut you in half with a
Dude,
sword.
I'm going to hug you, and I'm going to have snakes in my hands.
I will fuck you up.
Nah, see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that shit where you have a fishing line on one side of the room, and as the person walks in, it hits the fishing line, and the fake snake comes flying out.
I've had nightmares where like I've dreamt that there's snakes in the bed, and I will jump up out of the bed and I'm like throwing covers and shit up off the bed, and June's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? There's just a snake in the bed. There's a snake in the bed." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "I think I was dreaming."
Oh,
That's
trust
happened
me.
a couple times.
It will not be dreams, and I will probably get hurt for it. But I will.
You will get
I
a
will
concussion for it.
I'm so serious. Dustin,
Dustin called in today. He said something about a concussion. Do you know anything about that, Joe?
I'd be like, yeah, bitches be bitching. So, at one time, I dated a girl who had a deep, abiding fear of mustard. Billy knows this girl, too.
Which one is this?
She worked with us at Pilot.
Oh.
She was terrified of mustard.
That's fucking weird.
So much so that I had a mustard bottle, worked at a Subway in a Pilot, and I had a mustard bottle, and I chased her around the store with the mustard bottle, and she was like screaming and on the verge of tears.
Joe, you're a very fun person to date, I hear.
What do you think globophobia is?
Wolves. No.
Globophobia.
It's just afraid of globes?
No, I'm close though.
Afraid of...
It's a fear of balloons.
I've actually met some... I think...
Yeah, I dated a girl too
Who did
who was
I...
afraid of balloons.
I must have met this one.
No, you didn't meet her. No, you didn't meet her. You were living somewhere else at the time. But yeah, she was deeply afraid of balloons. We went to the mall and they were, they had balloons up. It was just something stupid the mall was doing, and she's like, I need to leave, and I'm like, all right, I guess. What the fuck?
Ruin a perfectly good date. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not like you're a freak and I'm never gonna go out with you again. That's fucking weird. I don't. That's one of those things like I just don't. It's such an irrational fear.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd. Never heard of that one before.
So I've got one that Billy likes to constantly fuck with me with.
What?
I don't like mascots. I fucking hate it. It's the idea of someone in there that you can't see their expression, none of that stuff.
You have an issue, bro. We're gonna go to fucking Disney World. That's gonna be fun.
See,
he's gonna
weird.
punch Mickey Mouse.
Get the fuck back, you rat.
And in where we work, the Chick-fil-A there likes to have the cow walk around the mall. And every
You told me about
fucking
this.
time that fucking cow goes down our hallway, Billy's like, hey, come on in, hey. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Dustin's like, I'm going into the back. I'm like, get onto the floor.
Oh, I hate it so much.
I'm a fun person.
I have something that somebody would be very afraid of if they came into our house. Any of our houses.
What?
It's,
Giant dildo.
It's ailerophobia.
What is that?
It's a fear of cats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's... Why are you afraid of a cat? It's a cat. What the fuck's it gonna do?
I've met people who are actually legitimately afraid of cats. I don't get it. I've never been afraid of cats. Like,
if I met someone that was afraid of cats, I'd be like, good, I don't want you to come over anyways.
Yeah, fuck off. It's fucking like the best thing.
It's the only animal that I can have where if I have to like fly out of town for work or something like that, I don't really have to worry about them. I have to leave them a clean litter box and I have to leave them food and water. Other than that, I don't really have to care. They're going to be fine. I can tell my lights to turn on and off so that way they know when to wake up and fuck around. So, they're great animals for people that are busy.
They're just great all the way around. I love cats. So what do you think chromatophobia is?
No clue.
Fear of dicks.
Chrome penis.
Fear of colors.
What?
Man, that must suck.
Sucks to suck.
I guess that their deepest abiding fear is gotta be rainbows, right? Like, they go outside after it rains and they just look up in the sky and shriek in horror.
No.
Well, I don't know.
Fear of
Maybe
a rainbow is homophobia. Get it right.
How about that would be like being terrified of a box of crayons.
Yeah. Oh fuck that.
Oh man, you imagine like you just run up and chuck a fucking box and the crayons fly everywhere. And they're like, the colors.
But like, you're another person I can't socialize with. I'm out.
I have
That's
one
how you
that
get-
Billy. I have a phobia of Billy's.
What?
Gamophobia. Want to guess what that is? It's a fear of yours.
Gammo.
Gamophobia.
No clue.
It's a fear of cohabitation, marriage, or nuptials.
Oh.
I'm not afraid of marriage.
I love how like every time like we talk about being in a relationship or being married, you're like, oh yeah, I totally want to do that. I totally want to do that.
That's because you guys like tell me like all the shit that like would make me like not want to be married. Oh hey, you know, so and so sing or listening to Bop in the bathroom with the door open. Oh, that's great. Or, oh, we got into an argument about this stupid shit today, and I'm just like, I would just be like, go fuck yourself, get out of my face. I'm gonna be over here, you be over there. Like, I just like I'm not afraid of commitment. I need to find a person that's not, you know, like a psychopath. That's all.
So a little explanation on the mbop. So earlier tonight, I was sitting downstairs and I hear the shower running and I start to go upstairs and I hear mbop playing. So I pull out my phone and I proceed to record it. And it's playing long enough and through the course you just have me going, this is my life right now. This is what I deal with.
He recorded his girlfriend in the shower.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
No.
And then send it to me and Billy. Not creepy at all.
We didn't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see it. If it weren't for the shower curtains moving, you would have no idea that she was even in there.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's going to be hard to pronounce, so just bear with me. Coomphobia.
You're stupid.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know what it is.
It's the fear of buttons. Somebody's afraid of fucking buttons.
I've met someone like that.
Wait,
what the fuck?
Is it buttons like pushing buttons or buttons like on a shirt?
It's buttons on a shirt.
Buttons on a shirt. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
just wanted to clarify.
I imagine them like with like snap buttons. That's like the worst fear. Like
yeah.
Snap, 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 snap. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I met someone like that. Obviously, I did not socialize with them because I thought they had issues.
What about trypophobia?
No clue.
Try means three, so something with threes?
No, this one Billy definitely doesn't have. It's the fear of holes.
Yeah.
Billy loves himself some holes.
You guys are rude.
How about turophobia?
What is it?
Turophobia. Turo phobia.
No clue.
Fear of cheese. Somebody's out there is really afraid of Kraft singles.
That's disappointing.
See, I don't have a fear of. I just don't like cheese.
See,
what the
first
fuck,
of all,
Dustin?
yes, he does. Don't let him lie to you. Second of all, I would never be able to be with anyone like that because I love cheese so much. And
cheese
Dustin loves cheese.
There is only one type of cheese I like. Pepper jack.
I now know why my stomach's upset. I just remembered why.
Oh yeah.
We got these mozzarella cheese sticks and they're wrapped up in pepperonis, and I ate like a bunch of those, and I think that's why I'm about to shit myself.
Dude, it sounds like you were eating dog snacks.
It really does.
It's high quality pepperoni and it's high quality cheese. Like they're fucking amazing.
Oh, so they're healthy dog snacks. Okay.
Hey, Joe. Do you also have those little bacon pieces that come in the
bacon?
The tray?
Bacon? Did you say bacon?
Yeah. No, those pepperoni cheese snacks that he has. They also clean his teeth when he's chewing on them.
God damn it. All right. So what do you think spectrophobia is?
A fear of the spectrum.
A fear of spooge.
Fear of mirrors.
You know, I've dated someone like that too.
That's fucking stupid.
Everyone I've ever met that had a fear of mirrors, it wasn't a fear of the mirror. It was a fear of there's another universe on the other side.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, no. The person that I was dating was just terrified of mirrors. So.
So this is my last one, and you both have a fear of this. I'm sure of it. It's pogonophobia.
Pogonophobia?
Yep.
What is that?
It's a fear of beards.
No, I just
I don't
like
fear it. I just can't grow it.
I don't like it when I'm growing it, and I don't like feeling it if someone else is growing it.
And I don't like being on the edge of buildings. I don't like being up high. So
oh, I'm sorry.
Same thing.
Just a little pansy over there, that's all.
Oh, we want to talk about fucking pansy. We can talk about a fucking pansy. My face hurts when I grow a beard.
And, you can't do anything fun. You can't, go, 4 feet off the ground without, hyperventilating.
And you look like a 13-year-old boy.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I look like a 13-year-old boy. Jeez.
Yeah, St. Dustin looks like a 13-year-old boy.
That's because Dustin hasn't gone through puberty yet.
I have the deepest voice on this fucking podcast.
That's because it's so falsetto. It's you faking it. You get a big, deeper voice, too.
I'm old.
My name's Dustin, and I have a deep voice.
Joe.
I definitely went through puberty.
I just got done filing for my Social Security and doing adult things.
Joe, I'm going to find you. I'm going to stick my deep in your ass.
And you will
never know what it felt like.
I know, because it will never go deep. I'll still be a virgin. I'm not worried.
Well, the worst part is that there's no subject to that sentence. I completely missed the subject. I was like, I will go deep in your ass. I was like, wait, what?
That still works. That still works.
Yeah, that still
works.
Or
no, I said, I will put my deep in your ass, is what I said. I was like, wait, what am I putting in there? Whatever, I'm just going to go with it.
Dustin's like, wait, what did I say? Where am I?
Who am I? What am I doing here?
All right.
Who touched my ass?
All right. Well, everyone, thank you very much for joining us for another episode with Zero Supervision. We appreciate you very much. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment on your respective listening app and on Twitter or Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter at Zero Supervision. You can follow me personally at @low_Billy Allen.
You can follow me on Twitter at Joseph_Lawhorn. That's LAWHORN. If you would like to support the podcast, please go to patreon.com/Zero Supervision. We'd really appreciate it.
I'm too scared to say mine. Last time I got a dick pic.
He wants more dick pics.
It's Mehara. There's in the description. You can find his Twitter. Send him dick pics.
No, it's at Mehara1286. It's Maehara 1286.
I will later provide in the description his phone number.
Which one?
I will get all of them.
Ah, shit.
Okay.
If he doesn't answer to one, he'll answer to
wrap
this.
this up or I'm going to shit myself. Please wrap this up.
No, we got to keep going. Keep going.
All right,
keep
everyone.
Going. I want to hear
Peace out,
it.
guys.
Good night, guys.
Bye. Oh, my God.